Hi everyone, it's Angel Tabor, Stampin' Up Independent Demonstrator from Kansas. And I need to mute my computer so you don't have to listen to the echo. But we are here today to make card number 4 with the September featured stamp set, Translucent Florals. Hard to see with the sun shining in that window. But that's what we're going to work on today. You will also get a sneak peek of a new product that will be used on World Card Making Day, if you haven't already looked. And then it will be available in the January through April Stampin' Up catalog, I think. So, I am going to switch cameras and we're going to get started. But before we do that, I wanted to let you know that tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time, for about an hour on the Angel Stamps VIP Facebook group, we will be having a mystery host party. That means we don't know who the host is going to be yet. Is it going to be you? Come find out how you can earn chances to be the mystery host to win all of the host rewards for that party. So we'll see you there tonight. And I'm going to now switch cameras and we're going to get started creating. Okay. Turn my light on. Here is our stamp sets, but we are going to be using today a piece of the bubble bath. I don't remember if it has another colored name or not, but this is bubble bath. And it is a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, cut in half vertically. So it's a 4 1/4 by 11-inch piece of cardstock. And then you fold it in half to make a 4 1/4 by 5.5-inch card. I just set that aside for now. I also have a piece of basic white, cut 4 by 5 1/4. So it's just a little, okay. We'll be using for the inside of the card. And I have some strips of the Delightful Floral DSP cut for the front of the card and one for the inside if that's the route we decide to go. And then I have some scraps of soft sea foam and basic white that we will be using for this project. The first thing we're going to do is glue our strips of designer series paper on the front of our card. And I find it works better to lay my card flat so it's not constantly moving on me. And once upon a time, I had these arranged in order, but I don't think I do anymore. That goes with that. Yeah, that's on top. Okay. Silly me, I just wanted it to look like a piece of paper just cut in with spaces between, but in order. So I'm just going to lay them out and then start gluing them how I like them. These are all about 1 inch. The bottom one is a little bit thinner because I didn't have a full inch left on the piece that I was with. But we're not going to kick. And now I'm going to just add some of the liquid glue. That's a lot of liquid glue. That's what happens when I go to a brand new one. I suddenly end up with a whole lot more than I thought. Okay. Oops. Clean up that floor more than trying to figure out which direction this goes. And as you can see, I'm just eyeballing it. I'm seeing what I think looks good and putting it down that way. You are free to measure and make different precise measurements, make pencil marks on your card, make sure everything is lined up exactly. I just don't work that way. I am not ever be cut out to be an architect. You do have to have very precise measurements if somebody's going to follow your work and that code construct. I don't have to have precise measurements when I'm creating my own project. So that's side now, and I'm going to work on some stamping. We are using very first, and remember, you open these like your compact and slide it in and soft Seco. And I think I'm going to stamp a flower on my inside piece as well as on the scrap. At very first, stamp my flower. And then do a stamped off version on the bottom of my inside of my card. And then I have the leaves, which I'm going to do the same. Stamp on my white scrap and then also not do a stamped on version because it's so light anyway, but stamp my leaves coming off the edge of the inside of my card. Scoot that aside for now, and I am using my chamois to clean these up. Might as well get all of the stamping we are doing done. So going to grab the sentiment out of here, and we are going to do a congratulations, and then we will also stamp on the inside. Try to put it straight down and pick it straight back up. Sometimes the rocking will leave a shadow you weren't intending to get. And then on the inside of the card, we are stamping, wishing you all the happiness in the world. And finally, here's the sneak peek of what's coming. These are the Heartfelt Hexagon stamps. This is one of the stamp sets that will be used on World Card Making Day. And we are going to use, I believe, this hexagon up here. It just has some dots around. And I'm just laying it down so that it hopefully will be sort of straight. But I pick it up. And it's a great thing about the polymer stamps is you can adjust them a little bit. But I don't want to adjust it too much because there's also a hexagon punch that goes with this. It is not behaving itself at all. Here we go. It's because I, for whatever reason, it didn't want me to pick it up the way I was trying. Now we're stamping the hexagon stamp. It will be soft sea foam on soft sea foam. And you can just see the little dots around it. I don't know how well you can see those in the light, but there's some little dots. Close up, I think, because I think we're almost done with our stamping. And I'm going to bring out the knitting cut and emboss machine. making sure, yes, I was making sure I was recording. I suddenly could not remember if I had set that up to do that or not. But I think it was okay. Here's the mini cut and emboss machine. We're going to get ready to cut out our flower and leaves that we stamped earlier. Going to put these frames on and use some washi tape, and hopefully we'll be able to get two very nice cuts with one pass. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Really well. Off and off clicking. That's okay. It'll pop back on. Let's see what we have. And the washi tape very slowly. And I have some leaves and my flower. There we go. And now it's time to finish cutting out, punching out with the brand new hexagon punch. This is also available for World Card Making Day, and then will be after that. Line up my image with all my pretty little dots and there it is. And now I'm going to grab my paper trimmer and we're going to cut out the sentiment and then we're going to put the whole thing together. Let's see if I can trim a little bit off the bottom of that. Now it's time to put the card together. First, we're going to go ahead and glue the inside. Make sure you have some glue at all four corners and then just swirl some around in the middle. Okay. And then on the front, let's make our tag. Back my dimensionals. Going to pop up flat. Right up the flower right there and add some glue and stick the leaves on. Slide it underneath. And then I'll be gluing the entire hexagon punch onto the card front. Right about there. And then adding the word congratulations with dimensions. Now we're sticking that right at the bottom of the hexagon punch. And we have a congratulations card. There it is, congratulations. And there's the inside. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you tonight on the Angel Stamps VIP page at 7 o'clock. And the next week, it is October. And so we are starting with a new feature stamp set, Autumn Leaves. Let's go play with that together. I will see you then. Bye.